Okay, as they say, I was down at Donny's, many years ago. Must have been one of the trips, so what, the late 90s, early new millennium, so you know, I was like between 15 and 20 years ago, and we were setting up to go out on a field trip in his car, and he had some bottles of Coke in the back of his car. You know, I was going to move him out the way to get my feet down there, sort of thing, and he made, and I made some comment about, having nasties or something in them or something like that, and he made this comment that nothing grows in Coke, and he just went straight in one, it went straight in one ear but not out the other. It's sort of like, and over the years since then I've always noticed that, if you've got a half or a third of a bottle sitting around somewhere, you don't get any fungus or anything there, and if you sniff it, if you try to wash it out, it takes a long time to wash out a bottle of Coke, to get rid of the odour that's in the bottle, to get down to like the odour of fresh water. And if it's true that they say your nose is a bit like a HPLC hematograph, what am I saying, hematograph or chromatograph, and so there's some statements about like it contains like things like orange oil and clove oil and things like that to give it the flavour, but they might not just be there for the flavour, they may be actually to keep down the nasties. Anyway, your first job, should you choose to accept it, is to flatten the Coke, because you can't really put a fully fizzed up can of Coke. Now we're going to try the, we're going to need 600 mils, but then again, once it's heated up it may expand up, and these are only like 375, so we're probably going to end up having to use 2 of these, but yeah, so we'll give it a go from there. I think I'm on night scene now. I'm just trying indoor things. I know there's a couple of functions, and with the wide angle for doing close-ups for the glid in a few weeks time, I was mucking around with those lenses and trying to get focus, and I got this like round window, but I got focus right up to the edge. I had blurry round edge for about 1 millimeter, but everything else out to the ring was in perfect sort of focus, for quite a few meters sort of thing. But I've noticed with the wide angle, all I have to do is find one of these, either night scene or night scene indoor or something like that, and to press the macro button before I press the movie button, and I can use the wide angle and have focus at this sort of distance and have it in pristine focus. Like, I could focus in on something like the ring port in perfect focus, no blur whatsoever. So something the size of a 50-cent piece or the size of the Coke bottle is basically the maximum size a glid will grow to under normal conditions, over the 2 to 3 month period that it grows, sort of thing. So anyway, I might as well start another clip on a different setting just as a test as well. So we'll stop this one and start it on probably night scene indoor and see how we go with that.